SEC West picture should get a little clearer this weekend, and I kind of like Alabama, even though this will be their biggest test to this point. I like Alabama on the road to get it done.
This will be the first real challenge for Alabama. Well, Virginia Tech challenged them, but Ole Miss really will. Still, I think the Tide has enough to win it. Go with Alabama.
It's a tough game for Alabama on the road. You know, Houston Nutt's going to have all the tricks in the world to try to win this game, but I think Alabama comes out with about a 4 to 7 point win.
Last year, Ole Miss gave Alabama quite a battle in Tuscaloosa. This year, the scene shifts over to Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, and it will be a wild atmosphere. But Alabama is the better team, and the better team will win.
A lot of people really liked Ole Miss, but unfortunately they have Houston as a head coach, so you knew they weren't going to do as well as they were expected to do. So anyway, they should play well this week, but Alabama's too strong. They're going to win.
Everybody said we'd learn a lot about the Tigers last week, and we did. They can go on the road and win in the Southeastern Conference, and I think they'll do it again. I like Auburn.
Auburn at 5-0, who would have thought it? They're playing very well right now, but I think it's going to be tough for their secondary to control Ryan Mallett, the Arkansas quarterback. I'm going to have to go with Arkansas at home.
I keep picking against Auburn, and I keep getting burned. It's no hatred or anything like that, but I just don't think Auburn's defense is going to slow down Ryan Mallett in this game. Crompton was terrible for Tennessee, and Mallett's good for Arkansas. Pick Arkansas.
Whoever scores 50 might end up winning this one. Both offenses very explosive, among the top 7 in the country. Should be an interesting one. Both defenses haven't been too good so far this year, except Auburn has been able to.
This one's hard to pick, but for me, which one's not hard to pick? I think Arkansas will get the win, though I think it'll be a pretty good game.
Prime game for prime time, and this one should be worth waiting for all day. I like Florida on the road, regardless of whether Tim Tebow plays or not.
Florida's had 2 weeks to prepare for LSU. Tebow or not, I think the Gators will find a way to win this one in Baton Rouge. Go with Florida.
With or without Tim Tebow, I think Florida's going to go into LSU and win.
Will Florida quarterback Tim Tebow play or not play? That has been the big question all week. The bigger question might be, can Florida survive a Saturday night in Baton Rouge? Not many teams have. In fact, LSU has won 32 straight.
This one, the question mark obviously is Tim Tebow, whether he'll play or not. We don't know, so we'll see. But I think Florida's going to win anyway, just because their defense is so stout. 2
teams that really need an SEC win this weekend. In these situations, Georgia's been very good on the road, and I'll take them again in Knoxville.
Georgia's coming off an awfully disappointing loss at home against LSU, but I think they'll bounce back against Tennessee. The Vols just aren't strong enough right now. Go with Georgia.
I think I could probably play quarterback for Georgia and go in and beat Tennessee. Tennessee's just not very good this year, so pick the Bulldogs.
Tennessee's improving each week under new head coach Lane Kiffin, and they will continue to improve and will be a force to be reckoned with down the road in his tenure. But right now, Georgia and Mark Root are just a little bit better, and will come out with a big win in Knoxville Saturday.
Don't think Tennessee can win this one. Georgia should win and make Rocky Top a little more miserable.
One of the best intersectional rivalries in all of college football. They play every year until Notre Dame proves that they've turned the corner. There's no reason to think that Southern Cal will lose this game. I'll take SC.
For some reason, I just feel like this is going to be a special year for Notre Dame. I'm going with the Irish at home.
Notre Dame's had a couple close wins against mediocre teams. I think USC is starting to find its stride after early season struggles. I pick USC on the road.
If Notre Dame is for real, we'll find out this Saturday against USC. Just a hunch, but I think the Trojans are too strong for Notre Dame, even though Notre Dame is improving.
USC.